Alright, so I'm gonna give you a little feedback on my tanks. This is my latest addition. My red-footed tortoise. This is one of the additions I've had for a while now. It was his food bowl, his hide that he's in most of the time. He really loves it back there. He comes out occasionally, you know, take a little swim in his water bowl. He'll drink from there. This is his basking area. He pretty much just comes over here to take a dump. And then he goes back to his hide and eats over here. I've got fresh greens and all that good stuff. So that goes from my tortoise tank. And then that noise you're hearing right below it, it's actually quiet enough right now because the kids are in school. I'm actually on my way to go get them now. This is my turtle tank. We'll do a whole little slideshow for that. Got my red claw crab. Everybody doing their thing. A couple turtles basking right now. Yellow belly, northeastern spotted. Oh, everybody's basking actually. Here we go. Snapper, common snapper. Oh, hand shaky. My mat turtle. Yeah. So all the turtles are up here basking right now. And yeah, here we got my electric blue Jack Dempsey. He had a problem in the big cichlid tank, so I had to put him in here. He just could not get along with everybody else. They beat him up pretty bad. Believe it or not, the Jack Dempsey wouldn't work in the cichlid tank, so I had to put him in this community tank. He's been doing really well. He's actually been in here for a couple weeks. He's healed up. Those are all holes in his body from the other cichlids. I'll show you that in a second. Red claw crab doing great. Fish. Turtle. So from the red-footed tank and my little mini pond inside the house, when everybody outgrows that, I'll be looking to put them in a real outdoor pond once I move. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check out my cichlid tank. Show you a little footage of everybody in here. Tiger Oscar.
I'll be so far from where I am now in 4 years. God willing, I'm alive. It's on. I guarantee you, we will have our own political party. What I want people to know is that don't support the phonies. Support the real. You know what I mean? How can these people be talking about how they so real and they don't care about our communities? How can they be talking about what they, all this, you know, the hood, blah, 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 blah. They don't care about our communities. You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game. And listen to what I'm saying and hold us accountable for it.
Yeah, it's getting wild out here. It makes me wonder how a black man could ever raise a child out here. You know we all crumb snatchers in this land of big cake. So why we killing for the crumbs when there's so much at stake? We no longer supposed to be slaves. I bet Harriet Tubman would be turning in a grave like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. My elders all feel the same, it's no bravery. You're supposed to fight for freedom, not just the end of slavery. Are we too selfish to even bless the kids with jewels? So our youth don't get played out for fools? Or will they get programmed how to behave? Malcolm X must be turning in his grave like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. 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 The time we were great. Wait, we still great, but
I point these things out, brothers and sisters, so that you and I will know the importance of being in complete unity with each other, harmony with each other, and not letting the man maneuver us in fighting one another.
I met up with this dread, said peace, respect. He said respect, man, I seen that around here yet. Black man kill himself for limited amount of wealth, and him disrespecting women, so I'm disrespect himself. I agreed with what the dread had to get off of his chest. Bob Marley would be disturbed from his rest, like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. Can't work a dead end 9 to 5 for what? To be another victim of social security cuts? I gotta cut myself from the chains and run free. Empower myself and be my own authority. People died so I don't have to be a runaway slave. Nat Turner must be turning in his grave, like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. 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 The time we were great. Wait, we still great, but
let us now seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred.
we're taught to worship these rappers and athletes and actors. Many who think they're better and they'll walk right past you. It's what you do off camera and off the court that really makes you worthy of the people's support. But some brothers get those millions and forget how to behave. Arthur Ashe must be turning in his grave, like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. We crabs in a barrel. You ain't getting out until I do first, and that's why the guns burst. Whatever happened to strength in numbers? Some of the greatest minds on the planet are among us, but so many start off struggling and never get saved. Man, Martin must be turning in his grave, like remind my soul of the time we were great before the self-hate. 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 The time we were great. Remind my soul, we were great before the self-hate, yo. Yeah.